pretzel 3 pieces. It's good.
Not.
Yeah.
I like this.
All the people that would recognize it. We're not going to share it. We're going to do slow movies. You ready?
Yep.
What did you like?
Yeah, I don't play the
Ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're getting a picture done. Oh, there. Yeah.
I declare this convocation open.
Mr. President, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, families, and friends, I welcome you to the North Central State College 2023 Spring Commencement. We also welcome our guests online, where these ceremonies are being streamed to the NC State Facebook page and YouTube channel. I ask you all now please to rise for the invocation. God of grace, Lord of kindness, thank you for bringing us together to celebrate education and the wonderful milestone each of these young people has accomplished. Thank you for helping them to build on their gifts with new skills and expanded knowledge. Guide them as they begin careers to provide service to others in their chosen fields. Bless them and their work as they serve the needs of our community and as they provide wonderful examples of the service this institution provides throughout this corner of your creation. In your name we pray. Amen. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dori Diab, President of North Central State College.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We are certainly have been blessed here for the rain to stop so we can have the procession for the greatest day that we have at this college, and that is for our students. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, and the staff of North Central State College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 commencement ceremony and the 61st commencement ceremony for our institution, which began as Mansfield School of Technology in the early 1960s. North Central's Technical College was chartered by the Ohio Board of Regents and certified by the Secretary of State in 1969. 30 years later, the college name was changed to North Central State College, and as we reflect on our accomplishments, one thing is for certain: every person in this arena has helped our college remain strong and focus on our core mission of increasing educational attainment, preparing the area workforce, and the future leaders in our community. Thanks for your support. We are celebrating 54 years of service to the community with close to 15,000 graduates. As a level of quality, being recognized and as an Achieving the Dream Leader College of Distinction in the top 10% of more than 300 colleges nationally. As a level of quality, receiving full accreditation from the Higher Learning Commission for 10 years. As a level of quality, receiving the approval for baccalaureate degrees in mechanical engineering technology and in nursing from the Higher Learning Commission and the Ohio Department of Higher Education. As a level of value, we have enhanced accessibility and taken affordability to the nth degree. In that 75% of our students, 3 out of 4, do not take loans to finish their degree. And the 25% of the ones who do end up with just a few $1,000s versus 10 times that at the state level. As another level of value, and over the past several years, we have led 16 community colleges and 2 universities in a grant from the state of Ohio to develop open education resources to provide free online course materials so students don't have to pay for their books. To date, the college students have saved over $1.5 million, and more than $12.5 million have been saved by students statewide. As another level of long-term investment in the future of economic and social mobility, our students accomplished 289% return on that investment when comparing the average income of our students 6 months after graduation to what they paid in tuition for their associate degree, a much stronger return than any market investment. As a level of value for our community, we are training tower technicians in advanced technology like 5G to expand broadband capacity throughout the region, increase fiber optics and internet availability, and wireless connectivity through expanded networks. As a level of value to our state during this transformative time to become the Silicon Heartland of the Midwest, we are very engaged in developing the curriculum and training materials for the Intel project and the semiconductor industry. We are very thankful for your support as we begin the journey toward a better future with continuous commitment to being a leader in higher education and achieving greater community prosperity and better quality of life for our region. Tonight is a momentous occasion because we are here to recognize, honor, and celebrate the accomplishments of each student in this class and mark the new opportunities in career path. Commencement is special because it recognizes each of you, the graduates, for the completion of a significant goal, which required a high level of hard work, commitment, and personal sacrifice and dedication. Graduation marks the end of months of study, of struggle, and of sacrifice. Congratulations for crossing the finish line of this marathon. And yet you, the graduates, are not the only ones who have sacrificed so you could be here tonight. I would like to take a moment to recognize very important people who have helped you make tonight possible. Would the parents of the graduates please stand? The children, please remain standing. The children of the graduates, please stand. The grandparents, please stand. The relatives and friends of the graduates, please stand. As you can see, it takes a community to raise a community. Thank you all for your support to our graduates. Graduation is also known as commencement. With tonight's graduation, each of you, the graduates, will begin a new phase in your life, and one I hope you will jumpstart with as much energy, faith, and dedication. You will also meet many challenges, for life is so full of them. For that, I am reminded of the Cherokee parable between a grandfather and his grandson. I have a fight going on in me, the old man said. It's taking place between two wolves. One is evil. He is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The grandfather looked at the grandson and went on. The other embodies positive emotion. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. Both wolves are fighting to the death. The same fight is going inside of you and every other person too. The grandson took a moment to reflect on this. At last, he looked up at his grandfather and asked, "Which wolf will win?" The old Cherokee gave a simple reply, "The one you feed." So I ask you to feed that determination within you, that endurance and grit, the combination of passion and perseverance to work as hard to go over these obstacles. You are helping to raise educational attainment in our community. That's absolutely essential. Since 2010 alone, we have served 11,000 unique high school students through some form of early college or dual enrollment alone. These students have earned around 144,000 credits and saved close to $25 million over the past 13 years in tuition costs. Why, you may ask? This is important because we believe that a more educated and skilled citizen is one with more engagement and participation in our community, more social cohesion and appreciation of each other, more improved health and life expectancy, less dependence on drugs and reduced crime rates and incarceration, decreased reliance on government financial support, better jobs with higher salary and benefits, increased employment, consumption, and tax revenues, increased charitable giving and community service, higher standard of living, and better quality of life for all of us to enjoy in a more prosperous community. We are very thankful for your support as we begin the journey toward a better future with continuous commitment to being a leader in higher education and achieving greater community prosperity. That's what makes us proud of your achievement. So with that, thank you. I would like to take a moment at this time to recognize another very special group of people present today. With our military veterans, wherever you are sitting, please stand to be recognized. Thank you all for your service to this land of the free and home of the brave. It's now my pleasure to introduce our Board of Trustees and the chair of our board. One of the greatest strengths of North Central State College is that it is directed by a legislatively empowered local policy-making Board of Trustees. The college is extremely fortunate to be served by a governing board consisting of members who give freely of their time and expertise and are genuinely committed to representing the college ownership and promoting the advancement and excellence of the college. It is my pleasure to introduce them to you now. I will ask those present to stand as I call their name and to remain standing until all have been introduced, and then ask the audience to recognize them for their dedicated service to our college and the communities they serve, from Richland, Ashland, and Crawford counties. Dr. Dwight McElfresh, Board Chair. Ms. Linda Nelson, Board Vice Chair. Mr. Mark Masters, Board Secretary. Ms. Kristen Aspen, Mr. David Bush, Ms. Elizabeth Morando, Mr. Steve Stone, Mr. Patrick Williams, and Ms. Kimberly Winkle. Please join me in recognizing our Board of Trustees. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chair of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Dwight McElfresh.
Thank you, Dr. Diab. Graduating class, guests, members of the North Central State College family. It's my privilege to speak with you tonight on behalf of the North Central State College trustees. This is a talented, knowledgeable group of dedicated volunteers who are extremely proud of you for achieving this milestone in your educational journey. Each month, our board meeting, we open our meeting with a pledge of allegiance and then our mission statement. North Central State College exists for the citizens of its service region to attain the knowledge and skills to succeed in their chosen path of learning, work, or enrichment. Class of 2023, with the help of your families, this dedicated faculty and administration, we are here to celebrate you as this graduation serves as evidence that we have fulfilled our mission. An educational goal or milestone such as this graduation is one of the few things that can never be taken away from you once it's been achieved. I encourage you to keep learning and developing your skills and talents. The author and writer John Steinbeck once said, "It's the nature of man to rise to greatness if greatness is expected of him." Graduates, we are expecting great things from you. In closing, on behalf of the North Central State Board of Trustees, College Board of Trustees, we would like to offer our sincere congratulations and best wishes for your future. Thank you.
A lifelong Ohioan and proud son of Mansfield, Sherrod Brown has spent his career in the Senate fighting for the dignity of work, the idea that hard work should pay off for everyone, no matter who you are, where you live, or what kind of work you do. Senator Brown currently chairs the Senate Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs Committee. He is the only Ohio senator in half a century to serve on the Senate Agricultural Committee and is the longest-serving Ohioan on the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. For more than a decade now, Senator Brown has convened a one-of-its-kind Ohio College President's Conference, bringing together education leaders from across our state to find ways to promote higher education and job training right here in Ohio. This is an event that President Diab has attended to represent this college and all of Ohio's community colleges. Sherrod Brown was born and raised in Mansfield, Ohio, where he earned his Eagle Scout Award and spent summers working on his family's farm. He is married to author and Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist Connie Schultz and is the author of 3 books himself. Sherrod and his wife Connie currently live in Cleveland, Ohio, with their rescue dogs, Franklin and Walter, and have 3 daughters, a son, a daughter-in-law, 3 sons-in-law, and 8 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown.
Mr. Stoner, thank you. President Diab, Dr. McElfresh, thank you. And faculty, thank you for the incredible work you do, and congratulations to the class of 2023. This is my real voice. I'm not sick. I don't smoke. I just talk this way. Some years ago, this is a true story. My wife, I was on a stage about this size, and my wife, there was a bit of an audience, and there were no tables and chairs. Everybody was standing kind of crunched together. And as I started talking, this guy, true story, this guy turns to my wife and says, "I hate that guy's voice." She said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah, when that guy speaks, it's like fingernails on a blackboard." And she said, "I like his voice." And he said, "You like that guy's voice?" He said, "Yeah, you know when I really like it?" And he said, "When?" She goes like this, he leans, she said, "I really like it when he wakes me up in the middle of the night and says, 'I love you, baby.'" So, anyway, true story. Thank you for allowing, Dr. Diab, thank you for the invitation. I love community college graduations. I've spoken at several over the years. I remember one I spoke to where the president asked students to stand if they were first in the family to go to college. And another time, then he said, "Stand if you've been told by a teacher or a family member or someone that you're not college material." And I remember the people that stood up, and many of those people were getting their high school diploma the same week as they graduated from community college. And many of the honor students who did the best were told they weren't college material. And that tells me so much about your class and your courage and your stick-to-itiveness and your resilience. So thank you all of class of 2023. Along the way, there's probably no better, I don't think there's any better group of people that better embodies the ideal of opportunity of everyone getting a fair shot than community college graduations. Along the way to today's celebration, some of you have cared for parents, you've cared for grandparents, you've brought children with you, you're raising children, many times with jobs as you struggle and get your education. Some of you served our country. I saw a number of people stand up as members of our armed forces. That's why community colleges and technical schools are so important. They serve everyone. They meet students where they are, no matter what path you take or when you take it. In this graduation, of course, from Mr. Stoner's introduction, it holds a special place in my heart. I was born and raised in Mansfield. Went to Mansfield Senior High School. My experiences here, my parents, my brothers, my time in the pews at St. Luke's Lutheran Church on the corner of Marion and Park Avenue West, unfortunately a church that has since closed. My summers working in the family farm near Lexington, they all shaped me and the policies I fight for. I grew up walking the halls of Johnny Appleseed Junior High School. That was really the name of it. People in the audience remember that in most cases. I walked the halls with the sons and daughters of union workers, electrical workers at Westinghouse, and auto workers at General Motors, and steel workers at Empire Detroit, and rubber workers at Mansfield Tire, and machinists at Tappan Stove, and the sons and daughters of electricians and carpenters and insulators and pipe fitters and operating engineers and laborers. And the kind of wealth that created for the whole community, good, strong, union, middle-class jobs. Most of you are too young to remember those plants, but your parents and your grandparents are. But you live with that legacy. For some of you, they are your legacy. Those were your parents and your grandparents. Highly skilled workers who built this country and built middle-class lives for their children and grandchildren. They propelled our economy to new heights. Those jobs supported towns like Mansfield and Shelby and Galion and Crestline and Ashland and Norwalk and Mount Vernon. By the time I got to the alma mater of many in this room, Mansfield Senior High School, those plants were starting to shut down. Corporations searched the globe for cheap labor. They shut down production in Mansfield and Galion and Crestline and moved it to Alabama and Mississippi and North Carolina to look for cheap labor. First, they went to those anti-union states in the South. Then, when that labor wasn't cheap enough, these corporate lobbyists lobbied for tax breaks and bad trade deals and moved manufacturing overseas in the name of efficiency, and efficiency always means lower wages. They didn't think twice when their bad decisions cost Ohioans their jobs and cost people a chance at joining the middle class. And when people on the coast started calling places like Mansfield and Galion the Rust Belt, all of us today know these corporations made a mistake. Mansfield and Ontario and Shelby and Crestline were not communities to write off or overlook or give up on. When I think about this community, I think about North Central Ohio, I think about resilience, I think about how this community has weathered challenges and how we've overcome. That resilience is in each of you today as you face the struggles with family and wages and income and just being pulled in all directions as students. That each of you, the graduates, families, and friends, your support system, that resilience is such a part of you. No matter where your next chapter takes you, I hope you remember where you came from and what that means. You're the hope of this community. You're the hope of this state. You're the reason that generations before you persevered and refused to give up on our town and our state. Look around at the class of 2023. You're the engineers, the computer scientists, the nurses, the healthcare workers, the business professionals, the leaders who guide this community and our state into the future. And I can't imagine Ohio in better hands. The more I learn about this class, the more impressed I am. 357 students graduate receiving the degrees they've worked so hard to earn. 200 of you are graduating with honors. 73 are receiving your associate degree today before you graduate from high school next week. Think about that. 73 of you are receiving your degrees today before receiving your high school diplomas in the next week or two. 20 of you are graduating from the groundbreaking Bachelor's in Mechanical Engineering Technology program, and I think Dr. Diab said in its 4th year of operation. That's a credit to NC State, it's a credit to President Diab, to your professors and your mentors, to your families and friends, and most of all to you, today's graduate. You have so much to be proud of. I challenge anyone who has ever called this community and this state the Rust Belt, the pundits who dismissed us as flyover country, the big banks that passed us over for investment, the policymakers who looked at the center of the country and saw a charity case to be pitied instead of workers to be empowered. Come to NC State and say that. Visit the Integration Systems Tech Lab and the Tool and Die Center. Watch the engineering students racing electric vehicles against local high school students. You're laughing at that because you were one of them. Hear from the nursing students prepared to join the front lines of our healthcare system and the social work students working to address community needs. Being hired from Ohio Health, used to be Med Central. When I was born there, it was called Mansfield General. Students from there that come here and get an LPN, then go back and work, and then come back here and get an RN degree. Talk to the bioscience graduates getting their associate's degree, as I mentioned, 73 of you before their 18th birthday. That tells me Mansfield isn't rusting, Ohio isn't rusting. All of you in this room are bearing the term Rust Belt. More and more, others are finally realizing what you and your families, your kids, your parents, your grandparents knew all along, that the future of our economy is here in the heartland. You're graduating at an exciting time for our state and for our country. You're putting in place, finally in this country, we're putting in place an industrial policy that recognizes that talent is everywhere. You just have to care enough to look. Together with young people like you, we lay down a new marker. The technology of the future, from semiconductors to batteries to electric vehicles, will be developed in Ohio and made in Ohio. Everything we do is about giving you the opportunity to put the degrees you earn today to work. As we do that, more and more Ohioans are going to be able to build a life and a future together. I'll close with this. Every year, about in April or May, I lead a I asked 3 Republican senators, 3 Democratic senators to join me on the Senate floor, and we read the letter from the Birmingham jail that Dr. King wrote in one of the greatest pieces of literature and writing ever. I always, when we read that, I save the favorite line for myself. And that line was Dr. King wrote, "Human progress never rolls in on wheels of inevitability." Human progress never rolls in on wheels of inevitability. Progress rolls in because we fight to make it so. I challenge the class of 2023 to be that progress. Find the issues you care about. Get engaged in your community. Stand up for what you believe. It won't always be easy, but that's when your Mansfield resilience or your Galleon or Crestline or Shelby or Ashland resilience will serve you best. And so will the support system that helped you get here. None of you, of course, reached this moment on your own. As you leave this hall today, thank your parents and your spouses or siblings, the people who are going to celebrate with you tonight. But don't stop there. Think about the people who set you in the course that enabled you to make it today, to this day. Maybe a high school teacher, maybe an aunt or uncle, maybe a neighbor, maybe your coach, maybe a Girl Scout leader, maybe a Boy Scout troop leader. Thank them, tell them how much their mentorship mattered to you. I guarantee you it will make their day. If you call somebody tonight, you may be out late tonight, call somebody tomorrow morning and tell them how much you appreciate. It could be a pastor, it could be a neighbor, it could be a mentor, somebody you worked with. Tell them how much you appreciate. It will make their month, it will make their year. And then maybe one day in 10 or 20 or 30 years, you'll get a call from someone who's standing where you are today, calling you to say thank you because I've graduated. Congratulations to all of you.
I would like to read a resolution by our Board of Trustees. Whereas, upon the recommendation of the President with the approval of the Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Associate of Applied Science or Applied Business will be awarded to those outstanding individuals who have distinguished themselves within the community, as well as with North Central State College. And whereas honorary degrees are typically awarded to a living individual who has achieved extraordinary distinction in a career that has affected the lives of others, particularly through a scholarly achievement, through public service, or through philanthropy. And whereas Sherrod Brown has displayed the level of exemplary achievement deemed worthy of the singular recognition conveyed by the conferral of an honorary degree from North Central State College, now therefore be it resolved that the North Central State College Board of Trustees takes pleasure in conferring upon Sherrod Brown the honorary degree of Associate of Applied Business, honoris causa, as part of the May 12, 2023 North Central State College commencement ceremony in accordance with the policy adopted under Resolution 1978-08 for honorary degrees. At this time, I would like to recognize some special groups of our students. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for the two-year colleges. Its driving purpose is to recognize and encourage scholarship among two-year college students by providing opportunities for the development of leadership and service, for an intellectual climate, for exchange of ideas and ideals, for lively fellowship among scholars, and for stimulation of interest in continuing academic excellence. Our Beta Theta Eta chapter takes pride in carrying out these aims, and our members exemplify those qualities of scholarship, leadership, and character. Along with their chapter advisor, Ms. Barb Keener, will all of our members of the Beta Theta Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, Greek for that, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the student members of the National Society of Leadership and Success. In only its 6th year on the Mansfield campus, Sigma Alpha Pi has garnered a membership and fellowship of some of the brightest and most driven students from both North Central State College and Ohio State University in Mansfield. With the Society's goal of building leaders who make a better world, membership into this elite group requires candidates to undergo multiple steps, with successful candidates being granted lifetime membership into the Society. This Society provides a community where like-minded, success-oriented individuals come together to help one another succeed, and serves as a powerful force of good in the greater community by encouraging and organizing action to better the world. Along with their NC State advisor, Ms. Barb Keener, will all of our members, Sigma Alpha Pi, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to recognize our early college graduates. Today, we also celebrate 73 students who are concurrently graduating from high school, as the Senator indicated, and college at the same time, with an associate degree in arts and science as part of our College Now programs in business, sci-med, bioscience, and engineering technology, and also at Galleon High School. Since 2010, close to 600 high school students have earned an associate degree at North Central State College while graduating from high school at the same time without having to pay for college. This program is known as College Now, which allows students to complete their junior and senior year of high school credits while earning college credits at the same time. College Now was developed collaboratively between Pioneer Career and Technology Center and North Central State College in 2004 as the first of its kind in the country. These students will receive their associate degree tonight, even before, again, they receive their high school diploma in the coming weeks. At this time, along with their NC State advisors, Ms. Darcy Carnes, Ms. Rita Wining, and Mr. Stephen Purvis, will all the College Now graduates please rise to be recognized. Congratulations to you all, for you are today's higher education pioneers. It's now my pleasure to recognize our Tuition Freedom graduates. You may already have heard of our Tuition Freedom Scholarship Program, now in its 8th year. It provides dual enrollment or career technical students who come to us from high schools with 8 to 9 credits and a 2.75 GPA while attending college full-time with free tuition. I repeat, free tuition, until they finish 64 credit hours for their associate degree. In the past 4 years, we have welcomed nearly 860 of these tuition freedom scholars from 50 different high schools. We have invested more than $3.6 million in their scholarships. We have also leveraged support from donors throughout our region to make this possible. Overall, these students are taking more credit, are being more persistent, and are being more successful. In 7 years, 347 of these scholars have earned a degree or certificate. This year, we have 40 of our Tuition Freedom Scholars in the graduating class. With our Tuition Freedom Scholarship graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. These dual enrollment students taking college level courses while they are still in high school is known as the College Credit Plus, or CCP, program in our state. It was designed to provide students with the opportunity to take rigorous college courses, save money on tuition, and explore career options. Over the 7 years of the program, Ohio families have saved more than $1 billion, with a B, $1 billion in college tuition cost. In the 21-22 academic year, there were more than 78,000 participating students, representing more than 206,000 course completions. In 2022 alone, CCP helped 1,057 students graduate high school having earned an associate degree, and another 345 students having earned a certificate. We encourage everyone in the audience to encourage other students to take CCP classes in high school. It's now my pleasure to recognize our Choose Ohio First Scholars. The Choose Ohio First Scholarship is designed to significantly strengthen Ohio competitiveness within science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine, known as STEM disciplines and STEM education. North Central State College has been a participant in the Choose Ohio First program since fall 2010. Choose Ohio First awards this competitive scholarship to students who are enrolled in a designated STEM field. COF scholars maintain a 3.0 cumulative GPA and actively participate in co-curricular and work-based learning activities. The college is currently managing 4 COF awards totaling $2.2 million over a revolving 5-year period, which allows for approximately 90 COF scholarship to new students each fall semester. Tonight, we celebrate the 63 Choose Ohio First scholars who are graduating. Would our Choose Ohio First scholars graduate please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to recognize our Honors College scholars. Now, can you tell how proud we are for our students? Exemplary students with grade point averages of 3.5 and higher are invited to participate in the Honors College. These students complete their regular programs of study, but additionally choose to enhance their education by diving deeper into their studies through a variety of ways, including civic engagement. Additionally, they participate in special learning opportunities in leadership, character development, and global awareness. Along with the director of the Honors College, Ms. Kimberly Leibarger, with all the graduates who have earned Honors College credit, please stand and be recognized for your hard work and effort. Please remain standing for a minute. Will all the faculty members who have mentored our Honors Scholars this year by overseeing Honors Project, please stand and be recognized for your hard work and support. Thank you all. You may be seated. When an Honors College student has completed 15 or more credit hours of Honors College credit, that student becomes an Honor College graduate. This year, we have one student who has achieved this special distinction. Would Sheldon Johnson please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Sheldon is graduating with an Associate of Science degree in pre-health. He plans to continue his education in the nursing program and transfer into the pre-med program at Ohio State University with the ultimate goal of completing a Doctor of Medicine degree in neurology. Please join me in congratulating Sheldon again. Thank you. Thank you, Sheldon. Be seated. It's my distinct honor now to introduce to you our class of Bachelor of Applied Science and Mechanical Engineering Technology graduate. On March 4, 2019, the Higher Learning Commission approved the college to offer the Bachelor of Applied Science in Mechanical Engineering Technology. In this program, graduates with an associate degree in mechanical engineering technology from any community colleges in Ohio have transferable credit to give them credit placement into junior year coursework toward earning a bachelor degree in what we call BASMAT, as it's short for Bachelor of Applied Science and Mechanical Engineering Technology. The college is the only Ohio community college offering an applied Bachelor in Mechanical Engineering Technology. The program is only 6 years old and is graduating 18 students this spring and 48 students thus far. Congratulations to each of our class of 2023 North Central State College BASMAT graduates. It's now my pleasure to recognize our faculty. It takes many essential elements to make a college an institution of quality. The most significant factor is quality faculty. I am proud to acknowledge the outstanding and dedicated faculty of the college, and I would like to take a moment to recognize them now. Would the faculty please stand? Thank you for your service to our college and our community. You may be seated. It's your turn.
At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Paula Waldroff to share some remarks on behalf of the North Central State College Alumni Association. Paula?
Good evening. On behalf of the College Alumni Association and our foundation, I'd like to convey our sincere congratulations to each of our graduates. I remember when I graduated from NC State College. Since that day, I have gone on to receive my bachelor's degree and my master's degree. I'm very thankful for the foundation that NC State provided me that allowed me to not only further my education, but to succeed in my career path. Today is a major milestone for each of you, and we're very proud of your accomplishment, and we're very thankful for your relationship with NC State College. I hope that you'll consider continuing that relationship with NC State College and joining our Alumni Association. I think yesterday during the graduate picnic, we had almost 30 students sign up. So thank you to those students, but we hope to see more students sign up. We do have the fee waived this year through a generous donation from our sponsor, Mizik Miller. For each of you graduates, on the back of your chair, there is a bag that we provided to you through the Alumni Association, and the contents inside are a gift to you. In addition, there's also information on how joining the association can help with student scholarships, and it will give you information on how you too can join the association. I hope that you'll continue your relationship with North Central State College also by joining the association, liking our Facebook page, and then joining our LinkedIn page. In closing, I'd like to ask any alumni that are here, from our faculty and staff to our family and friends in the bleachers, could everybody please stand if you are an alumni of NCTC or NCSC? Thank you. You are all part of more than 15,000 graduates that we have had from North Central State College. Again, congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you.
Dr. Kelly Gray, Vice President for Academic Services, will now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation.
Will the North Central State College candidates for graduation please rise? President Diab, upon recommendation of the faculty and in accordance with the degree requirements established by the North Central State College Board of Trustees and the Ohio Department of Higher Education, it's my pleasure and privilege to present to you the candidates for the conferral of the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Applied Business, the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Technical Studies, and the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees. President Diab, I'd like to introduce you to the North Central State College Class of 2023.
Members of the graduating class of 2023, by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio, I hereby bestow upon each of you the Associate Degree of Applied Business, the Associate Degree of Applied Science, the Associate Degree of Arts, the Associate Degree of Science, the Associate Degree of Technical Studies, and the Bachelor's of Applied Science degrees as evidence of completion of all academic requirements prescribed by the college and the Ohio Department of Higher Education. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated now until the student marshal releases you to come to the stage. As the graduates come forward to receive their diplomas, they will be introduced by their divisional dean. Announcing the graduates of the Business, Industry, and Technology Division will be Dean Dan Wagner.
Bachelor of Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Casey Barker. Bryson Burkholder. Jackson Carpenter. Lane Fry. Riley Gorell. Paul Heidinger. Fisher Kalb. Cale Scott Kennard. Jesse LaDonna Lee. Caden William Myers. Brandon Reardon. William Schwan. Grayson Willacker. Associates of Accounting, Austin Abrams. Associate of Arts in Business Administration, College Now, Sydney Blackledge. Madeline Blunk. Julia Connor. Gavin Krim. Carmela Desterhaft. McKenna Domka. Andrew James Finello. Easton Frost. Skylar Graw. Ella Gregory. Shelby Grover. Morgan Giegold. Brooklyn Gwertz. Samantha Hickman. Andrew Howard. Robert Mangan. Miles Meesey. Daniel Painter. Caleb Porter. Owen Reynolds. Elizabeth Rollison. Carly Shiflett. Kylie Snow. Shay Sparks. Alex Strayer. Max Vesper. Grace Ward. Eleanor Wilging. Associate's degree, Business Analytics, Trinity White. Associate's degree, Business Administration, Grace Winters. A.J. Young. Caitlin Bell. Chelsea Gayhart. Aaron Ham. Heather Kirshner. Brittany Scarberry. Caleb Tate. Associate's degree, Business Administration Marketing, Lamarco Robinson. Grace Saddlemeyer. Associate of Applied Science, Integrated Engineering Technology, Jared Colson Beardsley. Joseph Lee Parsons. Jonathan Patrick Smith. College Now Engineering, Hagan Adams. Michaela Blankenship. Jonathan Buchanan. Madison Carnes, with her degree being presented by her mother, Darcy Tenney. Benjamin Davidson. Max Dittman. Grayson Hinkle. Mason Kendall. Gavin Kennard. Haley Lefevre. Brandon Littoral. Luke McDaniel. Haley Morris. Ava Rose Niedermeyer. Logan Rodebeck. Nathan Richland. Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Christina Anderson. College Now Engineering, Andrew Steffens. Caden Wharton. Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Eric Michael Armstrong. Isaac Baker. Jeffrey Everly. Gregory Fraley. Carter Garrick. Jace Howe. Hunter Brock. Levi Hammond. Mason Mock. Ariana Richland. Associate of Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Seth Blevins. Austin Johns. Visual Communications, Media and Technology, Gianna Marie Cannavaro. Anna Ruth Kopke, being presented by her father, Dave Kopke. Jackie Lorena Lugo. Abigail Sieving. Ava Sorel Yard.
Announcing the graduates of the Health Science Division will be Dean Ms. Melinda Repke.
College Now Science Medical Academy, Callie Bittinger. Lucas Biederman. Olivia Hickey. Gautier Merrick Calb. Honors graduate for the pre-health science professional focus, Sheldon Johnson. College Now Medical Academy, Brennan Hamilton. The Associate of Science in Bioscience, Lillian Albaladejo. Ezekiel Shea Callahan. Michael Scott Cockburn. College Now Bioscience, Hayden Baker. Kyliana Bennett. Chloe Bittinger. Bree Fellows. Associate of Applied Science Health Services, Delania Walker. Associate of Science Registered Nursing, Crystal Anderson. Rachel Armstrong. Megan Hazel Margaret Arnold. Megan Burchett. Madison Carey. Melanie M. Klein. Alexis Davis. Dasmond Sierra Dawson. Colette Decker. Macy Dillon. Jessica Fields. Jessica Gillum. Avery Lauren Goon. Brian Hathaway. Monique Howell. Kaylee Haston. Haley Johnson. Jennifer Keith. Holly Lenehan. Sierra Nicole May. Aaron Jordan Merle. Lucy Wangui Munenge. Terry Nunemaker. Megan Marie Owen. Kristen Nicole Penrod. Edith Prim. Brandy May Riddlebaugh. Susan Corrine Ruggles. Brittany Salambini. Sarah Scott. Megan Cedar. Carly Shriver. Emma Catherine Shutt. Caitlin Smith. Tawny Smith. Allison Spencer. Jay Stevens. Nicole Teague. Gregory Valance. Jennifer Wakely. Alexis West. Briston Michelle Williams. Lexi Williamson. For the Associate Degree of Physical Therapy Therapist Assistant, Macy Alba. Madison Allen. Emily Cherney. Alexa Heilman. McKenna Hubert. Chase Jennings. Brianna Madera. Eden McFarland. Lauren Miller. Desiree Naveja. Brooke Rogers. Michael Thomas. Amber Twig. Lillian Westfield. For the Associate Degree of Radiological Sciences, Abigail Patricia Adams. Haley Dawn Bailey. Mackenzie Marie Barnes. Heather Marie Boyer. Kaylee Fluharty. Cameron Goon. Mackenzie Meeting. Aliana Kristen Sparks. Megan Takis. Kathleen Vogel. For the Associate Degree of Respiratory Sciences, Hannah Marie Biziano. Melissa Collum. Sherry Conrad. Javante James. Faith A. Jordan. Alexa M. Conkle. Sarah Kunkel. Allison Malone. Jennifer R. Perry. Sadie Petty. Kelsey Dale Rarick. Jasmine LeRae Taylor. Caitlin Wogajans.
Announcing the graduates of the Liberal Arts Division will be Dean Dr. Stephen Haynes.
Associate of Arts, Communications, Mason Sowers. Associate of Arts, Education, Brittany Carver. Gabriel Eckstein. Gwyneth Summer Rose Ferguson. Kayla Kinkle. Associate of Arts, English, Hunter Hemmings. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Kaya Capre. Taylor Henry. Maya Marie Johnson. Caden Yutz. Caitlin Carnes. Madison McCain. Nicholas McMullen. Ella Payne. Carter Underwood. Associate of Arts, Psychology, Juanita Bailey. Reagan Bourne. Brittany Grishner. Alexi Lorenz. Victoria Rush. Associate of Arts, Social Work, Lauren Short. Associate in Science, Pre-Health, Hannah Ziegler. Associate Applied Science, Pre-Mortuary Science, Jessica Leigh Lambert. Associate of Science, Criminal Justice, Taylor Carper. Allie Hope Kraus. Jackson Hodges. Olivia Yulke. Laura LaRue. Sonia Merrick. Kristen Lee Morrison. Hope Marie Teeters. Ashley Coy. Heather Dawn Likens. Maria Moore. Marlee Adams. Brooklyn Alexis Priest. Allison Ross. Carrie West. Caitlin Ann Albert. Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Joshua Leach. Scott Jennings.
Jackson Carpenter, one of our newest recipients of the Bachelor of Science degree, Applied Science degree, has agreed to lead the graduates in the turning of the tassels. Would the graduates please rise? Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2023 for North Central State College. Well done, everyone. Did the selfie come out? Did it? Okay, just checking. This is always a wonderful event. It's doubly wonderful when it falls on this weekend. Just so you know, graduates, you've just delivered a wonderful Mother's Day present to all of your mothers. Let's hear it for them. Make sure you buy the card. Just saying. As we close our graduation ceremony for this evening, we'll ask all of the guests to please remain in your seats until the platform party and the graduates have exited the arena. As you do so, please continue to move beyond the doorway so that the people behind you can exit as well. Thank you all for attending this evening. And for the support you've provided these college graduates in their pursuit of this moment. Perhaps most importantly, we offer a final congratulations to the North Central State College class of 2023. Well done.
I declare this convocation closed.
break it and play something different. Yeah. That's big.
I went between this and King George's March. They're both in the same. You can put them both in the same key. Yeah. And just go back and forth between them.